Hello and welcome to France. I'm so excited to share my love for this amazing country with you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. France? Isn't it a bit expected? But trust me, France is popular for a reason. From the Eiffel Tower standing tall in Paris to the sunny vineyards of Bordeaux, France is a treat for your eyes, nose, and taste buds. Whether you love art, history, or delicious food, France has something for everyone. In the next few videos, we'll explore the top 10 reasons why France should be your next vacation spot. We'll discover charming towns, world-class museums, and of course, the amazing food. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed by the magic of France. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Paris, to a monument everyone knows, the Eiffel Tower. I know it's a popular tourist spot, but there's a reason why millions of people visit it every year. Standing in the Champ de Mars Park, you can't help but feel small next to the Eiffel Tower. It's an amazing feat of engineering, a symbol of human creativity, and a reminder of Parisian romance all in one. And the view? Let's just say it's worth the climb. From the top, you can see all of Paris spread out before you like a beautiful painting. The Seine River flowing through the city, the Sacré-Cœur Basilica on top of Montmartre, the Grand Palais shining in the distance. It's a sight you won't forget. But the Eiffel Tower is more than just a pretty sight. It's a lively monument with a rich history. Did you know it was originally built as a temporary structure for the 1889 World's Fair? Thankfully, Parisians fell in love with their Iron Lady, and the rest is history. Today, the Eiffel Tower has restaurants, shops, and even a post office, making it a destination in itself. Whether you climb to the top or admire it from afar, the Eiffel Tower is an experience that will stay with you long after you've left Paris. It's a reminder that sometimes the most famous landmarks are truly worth the hype. And believe me, the Eiffel Tower is worth every bit of it. Now let's talk about something everyone loves, food. And when it comes to delicious food, France is a champion. Forget those ideas of stuck-up waiters and overpriced snails. French food is all about fresh ingredients, strong flavors, and a love for cooking. As soon as you arrive, you'll smell the aroma of freshly baked bread from a nearby bakery. Treat yourself to a buttery croissant, still warm from the oven, and let the flaky goodness melt in your mouth. It's the perfect way to start your day in France. But French food is more than just bread and pastries, although they are amazing. It's about the simple elegance of a perfectly cooked steak with fries, the delicate flavors of chicken cooked in red wine, and the rich aroma of bouillabaisse, a fish stew that's bursting with Mediterranean flavors. One of the best things about French food is that anyone can enjoy it. Whether you're on a budget or want to splurge on a fancy meal, France has something for everyone. Grab a seat at a busy bistro and enjoy a hearty meal surrounded by locals, or treat yourself to a multi-course meal at a Michelin-starred restaurant. No matter where you choose to eat, be sure to savor every bite. And don't forget to pair your meal with a glass of French wine. From the bold reds of Bordeaux to the crisp whites of the Loire Valley, France is a wine lover's dream. So raise a glass, say cheers, and experience the true meaning of bon appétit. Hello from the heart of Paris. We're standing in front of the Louvre Museum, once a royal palace, now home to some of the world's most famous works of art. You know, this place isn't just a building. It's a monument to art and history, a celebration of human creativity throughout time. As you approach the Louvre, you're greeted by IMP's famous glass pyramid, a striking contrast to the centuries-old architecture around it. It's a modern welcome to a world of ancient treasures, and it perfectly captures the Louvre's ability to blend the old with the new. Once inside, you can wander through endless galleries, each room revealing another artistic treasure. From Egyptian artifacts to Renaissance masterpieces, the Louvre's collection spans thousands of years and countless cultures. Of course, no trip to the Louvre is complete without seeing Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. She's smaller than you might expect, but her mysterious smile continues to fascinate millions of visitors each year. Be prepared for a crowd, but trust me, it's worth the wait. Now, while the Mona Lisa might be the star attraction, don't overlook the rest of the Louvre's incredible collection. Take your time, wander the halls, and discover hidden gems. You might be surprised by what you find. For example, have you heard of the Venus de Milo? This stunning sculpture from ancient Greece is a must-see. Her timeless beauty and the mystery surrounding her missing arms make her a captivating work of art. And don't miss the Winged Victory of Samothrace, another Greek masterpiece. This powerful sculpture of Nike, the goddess of victory, stands proudly at the top of the grand staircase. You can almost feel the wind in her wings as she descends from the sky. Remember, the Louvre is best enjoyed slowly. Give yourself plenty of time to soak it all in. Grab a coffee in the courtyard, relax, and let the art wash over you. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Next stop, the French Riviera. Picture this, blue waters sparkling under the Mediterranean sun, glamorous beaches lined with palm trees, and pastel-colored villages clinging to cliffs. This, my friends, is the French Riviera. Stretching along France's southeastern coast, the Riviera is a haven for sunbathers, celebrities, and anyone looking for a taste of the good life. From Nice to Cannes, Saint-Tropez to Monaco, each town has its own charm and allure. In Nice, stroll along the Promenade des Anglais, a famous seaside walkway, and soak up the lively atmosphere. Explore the city's charming old town with its narrow streets and colorful markets. And for a taste of true Riviera glamour, head to Cannes. Famous for its film festival, Cannes oozes sophistication. Walk the red carpet, imagine the flash of paparazzi cameras, and maybe even spot a celebrity or two. Now, while the Riviera is known for its glamour and excitement, it's also home to hidden gems and authentic experiences. Venture beyond the famous resorts and discover a different side to this iconic coastline. Take a scenic drive along the Corniche coastal road, winding through picturesque villages perched on cliffs overlooking the Mediterranean. The views are simply breathtaking, and you'll find plenty of opportunities to stop for a coffee or a delicious seafood lunch. For a taste of Provençal life, visit the hilltop villages of Ise or Saint-Paul-de-Vence. Get lost in their maze-like streets, browse local artisan shops, and enjoy panoramic views of the coastline. And don't forget to pack your swimsuit. The Riviera boasts some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Whether you prefer lounging on the sand, swimming in the crystal clear water, or trying your hand at water sports, the Riviera has something for everyone. Now let's raise a glass to one of France's most celebrated exports, wine. From the rolling hills of Bordeaux to the sun-drenched vineyards of Provence, France is a wine lover's paradise. Each region boasts its own unique soil, grape varieties, and winemaking traditions, resulting in an incredible variety of flavors and aromas. Whether you prefer a full-bodied red, a crisp white, or a celebratory champagne, France has a wine to tantalize your taste buds. One of the most famous wine regions is, of course, Bordeaux. Known for its prestigious red wines, Bordeaux is home to some of the most expensive and sought-after wines in the world. But don't worry, there are plenty of affordable options for us budget-minded travelers, too. Another must-visit is the Champagne region, where the world's most celebratory bubbly is produced. Visit the Grand Champagne houses, learn about the traditional method of champagne production, and enjoy a tasting of this elegant and festive drink. But experiencing French wine culture goes beyond just sipping and savoring. It's about immersing yourself in the vineyards, meeting the passionate winemakers, and understanding the centuries-old traditions that go into each bottle. Many wineries offer tours and tastings, giving you a behind-the-scenes look at the winemaking process. You can stroll through the vineyards, learn about the different grape varieties, and see firsthand how the grapes are transformed into delicious wine. And don't miss the opportunity to enjoy a meal at a local restaurant paired with regional wines. French cuisine and wine are a match made in heaven, and the locals are always happy to recommend the perfect pairings to complement your meal. Remember, enjoying wine in France is all about taking your time, savoring each sip, and appreciating the passion and artistry that goes into every bottle. Cheers! France is a country overflowing with history, and you really feel that weight when you visit some of its most iconic landmarks. Take Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, for example. This magnificent Gothic masterpiece has stood for centuries, witnessing the ups and downs of French history. Remember the fire in 2019? It broke our hearts to see that spire collapse. But the spirit of France is as strong as the structures holding up this grand lady. Seeing the outpouring of support for its reconstruction gave us hope, didn't it? And the restoration itself is a testament to French craftsmanship and dedication. It's inspiring to see how they're using traditional techniques alongside modern technology to bring Notre Dame back to her former glory. It's a reminder that even in the face of tragedy, the human spirit and the French spirit endures. And when she's finally reopened, imagine the crowds, the joy, the feeling of resilience in the air. It's going to be a moment for the history books. And you know, traveling is all about experiencing those moments. Now, let's hop over to Normandy, a region steeped in history, and visit the magnificent Mont Saint-Michel. Picture this, a tidal island crowned by a medieval abbey, rising dramatically from the sea. It's like something out of a fairy tale. As you wander through the winding streets and climb the steep steps, you can almost hear the echoes of pilgrims and monks who've walked these very paths for centuries. Feel that sea breeze? Now imagine the tides rushing in, turning Mont Saint-Michel into an island fortress. For centuries, this place was a strategic stronghold, and you can just feel that history swirling around you. And when you finally reach the top, the views are simply breathtaking. You can see for miles across the bay with the wind whipping through your hair. It's a humbling reminder of the power of nature and the ingenuity of the people who built this incredible place. Remember, travel isn't just about checking off sites, it's about connecting with history, with culture, and with yourself. And there's no better place to do that than amidst the timeless beauty of Mont Saint-Michel. French culture. It's something special, isn't it? It's that certain, I don't know what, that permeates everything, from the way they tie their scarves to their appreciation for a perfectly aged cheese. It's about savoring life's simple pleasures, whether it's a leisurely coffee with milk and a croissant on a sunny morning, or an evening stroll along the Seine River hand in hand. And the fashion. It's not just about high fashion and runway shows, although those are certainly impressive. It's about that effortless chic, that certain flair that French men and women seem to possess naturally. You know, that perfectly tied scarf, the simple yet elegant outfit, the confidence they exude. It's inspiring, isn't it? Makes you want to up your own fashion game. But French culture goes beyond fashion and food. It's about embracing life with a certain joie de vivre, a love of life that's contagious. It's about taking the time to appreciate the little things, to connect with friends and family, and to simply enjoy the moment. And the best part, you don't have to be French to embrace this way of life. When you're in France, you'll find yourself slowing down, appreciating the beauty around you, and maybe even saying yes to that extra croissant. French culture is deeply rooted in the arts. From Monet and Renoir to Truffaut and Godard, France has long been a source of artistic innovation. Imagine wandering through the Musée d'Orsay, bathed in dappled light, facing iconic paintings, or in a cozy Parisian cinema, watching a classic French New Wave film. From Edith Piaf to Daft Punk, French music is as diverse as the country itself. The arts are woven into French society, and experiencing them is essential to any trip to France. Now let's escape the hustle and bustle of the city and venture into the breathtaking French countryside. Picture yourself in Provence, where rolling hills are blanketed in a sea of lavender, their intoxicating fragrance filling the air. It's a feast for the senses, with the vibrant purple hues stretching as far as the eye can see. Imagine yourself strolling through those fields, the sun warm on your skin, bees buzzing lazily among the blossoms. And as you wander through the charming hilltop villages, with their honey-colored stone houses and winding cobblestone streets, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. Stop at a local market and savor the flavors of Provence sun-ripened tomatoes still warm from the vine. olives bursting with flavor, freshly baked bread, and of course, lavender honey. It's the perfect place to escape the everyday and reconnect with nature. And as you sip your pastis, a traditional anise-flavored aperitif, while watching the sunset over the lavender fields, you'll understand why Provence has captivated artists and travelers for centuries. And then there's the Loire Valley, often called the Garden of France. This region is straight out of a storybook, with its majestic castles rising above the Loire River, their towers reflected in the water. These aren't just castles, they're opulent palaces, each with its own fascinating history and architectural grandeur. Imagine yourself wandering through the manicured gardens of Chenonceau, its arches spanning the river, or exploring the fairy tale turrets of Chambord, with its double helix staircase designed by Leonardo da Vinci himself. Each castle is a testament to the artistry and ambition of the French Renaissance. And speaking of artistry, the Loire Valley is also renowned for its wines. The region is dotted with vineyards producing world-class Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, and Cabernet Franc. Take a leisurely bike ride along the Loire River, stopping at local wineries for tastings and enjoying the picturesque scenery. Remember, travel is about more than just seeing famous landmarks. It's about experiencing a destination with all your senses, and the French countryside offers a sensory feast like no other. Hello again from France. Now, if there's one thing the French know how to do, it's throw a party. And no celebration captures the spirit of France like Bastille Day on July 14th. Picture this. You're strolling down a charming Parisian street, the air buzzing with excitement, kids waving flags, street musicians playing, and the aroma of pastries fills the air. As the sun sets, the real magic begins. A dazzling fireworks display illuminates the Eiffel Tower. It's a sight that'll stay with you long after the last spark fades away. The party spills into the streets with lively dances and music. Bastille Day is a chance to experience the heart and soul of France. Locals and visitors come together to toast to liberty, equality, fraternity. Pack your dancing shoes and appetite for fun, because Bastille Day is an experience you won't want to miss. But hey, France isn't just about fireworks and baguettes. We've got festivals for every taste, from the high-class glamour of the Cannes Film Festival to the vibrant street theater of the Avignon Festival. Imagine strolling down the red carpet in Cannes, rubbing shoulders with international celebrities and catching a glimpse of the next big film. Or perhaps you'd prefer the lively atmosphere of Avignon, where ancient Roman ruins transform into stages for passionate performances. You'll find yourself caught up in the energy of the crowds, marveling at the creativity and artistry on display. And don't forget about the music festivals. From jazz in Nice to classical music in Aix-en-Provence, France is a symphony of sound waiting to be explored. No matter what time of year you visit, you're bound to stumble upon a festival that tickles your fancy. So check the calendar, embrace the festive spirit, and get ready to experience the joy of life that only France can offer. All right, let's talk about something every traveler loves: shopping. And when it comes to shopping, Paris is in a league of its own. Forget your touristy trinkets. We're talking about the birthplace of high fashion, where fashion dreams are made. Imagine yourself strolling down the Champs-Élysées, gazing into the windows of legendary designers like Chanel, Dior, and Yves Saint Laurent. But don't let the big names intimidate you. Paris is also a haven for unique boutiques tucked away on charming side streets. You'll find one-of-a-kind pieces, from vintage clothing and handcrafted jewelry to quirky home decor and artisanal chocolates. The key is to explore, get lost in the maze-like streets, and discover those hidden gems that make Paris a shopper's paradise. Remember, shopping in Paris is an experience to be savored. Take your time, browse the beautifully curated displays, and don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with the shopkeepers. They're often passionate artisans themselves, eager to share their knowledge and love for their craft. Now, if you're looking for something truly unique, head to one of Paris's many markets. Imagine yourself wandering through a bustling open-air market, the air filled with the aromas of fresh produce, fragrant cheeses, and colorful flowers. You'll find everything from local delicacies to handmade crafts, perfect for souvenirs or simply indulging in the local flavors. And for the true treasure hunters, no trip to Paris is complete without a visit to the famous flea markets. Picture yourself sifting through vintage clothes, antique furniture, and quirky trinkets, all with a story to tell. You never know what hidden gems you might uncover. The Marché aux Puces de Saint-Ouen is a must-visit, with its maze-like stalls and endless possibilities. Remember to haggle. It's all part of the fun, and you might just snag yourself a bargain. So whether you're a seasoned shopper or just looking for a unique souvenir, Paris has something for everyone. There you have it, the top 10 reasons to visit France. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the charming countryside, the world-class cuisine to the vibrant festivals, France truly has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff wandering through ancient ruins, a foodie indulging in delectable pastries, or simply seeking a beautiful and romantic escape, France will captivate your senses and leave you with memories to last a lifetime. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, brush up on your French, and get ready to say hello to the adventure of a lifetime. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow travel enthusiasts. Goodbye, and until next time, keep on exploring.